So, ladies and gents, I want to make this quick video. Now, okay, so we see that this is the Adesanya versus Pereira fight, and in a week we will see the rematch. Now, I see a lot of comments and a lot of people thinking Pereira outright just won, blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, a lot of people still accept that Izzy was busy dominating most of the fight. But I see a lot of people acting like Adesanya was being perfect for the most of the fight, and that Pereira beat, let's say, absolute peak Izzy. Yes and no. Yes, he beat the latest iteration of Izzy and with more advanced MMA skills, but he did not beat the top Izzy because Izzy made a few small mistakes. One, which I don't need to show because the knockout sequence really, well, TKO sequence showed it. Izzy fought with his hands down a lot. Like, I mean, this hand should be here to come back or up if a jab or that wild hook starts coming, so he can catch it or lift this hand up because this is also too low to block from the temple down with the forearm, especially for this man's wild hook. But okay, that's not the main issue. It's one of them. It's one of three. Well, kind of. I'm not going to go into the wrestling stuff. Okay. So, this round is round 2. Look at the legs. So, they start out, obviously, Izzy doing the leg kicking thing back. But look what he does here when Alex starts pressuring him. Okay, after the zoom moves out. He moves straight back. Did you see? Did you see there? He's already moving at a slight angle, and he's moving towards the power side already. That's already a bad one. Regardless if he throws the kick there. But yeah. Skippity skip. Back. Back. And on the cage. Now he's a trapped animal. Hands low on the fence. So, what Izzy used to do is, he used to skip out, and when he landed here, he would turn. If he was southpaw, he would turn this way. Now, this way is also not the correct way. Again, you're turning into the power hand, but still. He used to do this with all of his fights. And this is one of the reasons why Whittaker couldn't actually get to him in the first fight. But I think this is one of the reasons why Whittaker could get to him in the rematch. I think he built this bad habit. Now, that was his biggest problem. Throughout this fight, go watch his footwork. Obviously, Pereira needs to close the distance, and it seems like his footwork is decent, but he doesn't close the distance that well. Isreal closes the distance and moves out of distance very well, even for his size. Now, here is where round 3 pops in, where another thing that people will not want to accept happens. So, okay, and we'll admit. So, Izzy gets Pereira's back. Now, this is quite shocking to me, but it makes sense if you understand the rivalry between these two. Okay, so Izzy gets his back. Pereira has the one hand that Izzy really fought for because he tripped him out with it. Now he moves. He tries to get the hooks in. Now, I don't know why. A tall guy like him doesn't always need to focus on getting the hooks in, I feel. Get the arm around the neck, and this is where the back muscles would do most of the work. But yeah, I understand the body lock is just to keep the person controlled. Cool. Boom, he posts. Now, from here, you'll see him dragging his arm back. Now, check here. His whole forearm fits in that hole there of Poatan. So, what's stopping Izzy from pushing his shoulder forward and down and slipping that arm down there? He should have pulled here to get his attention. And I think he could. You'll see now in a second. And then he should just slip the left arm in and start the rear naked choke sequence. But instead he tries to cause damage. See? And even Alex turns into that arm. Now, obviously his balance here is the problem. But push this leg up straight, sink the hip, and sink that down. Because he's holding on to the other... Oh no, he grabbed the other arm here, I think. Oh, no, Izzy grabbed that arm. Why? He could have literally just sank that left arm in. Now maybe he doesn't have the strength for something, so he just didn't go for it. But I think because he wanted to hurt Alex, he just didn't do that. And then from there, he just tried. See, he's trying very hard to get the hooks in. And Alex did the correct thing there right now because he has the arm. He is safe against the fence, and he has this arm secured. And obviously, you can see Izzy is like trying to grab that arm to trip him out, get the hook in, but still push forward, tiny bit forward, grab the neck. It's a much better idea, or just pop it open at least, and then pull that arm out if it's possible. Obviously, I think Poatan has a good grip strength, like a high grip strength level, and then just sink that hook in. The choke in. So yeah, that's something that really is a problem. And then in round 5, when you'll see now. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this on the cage just before the knockout. You see, Isreal already here at this point. I just want to go a little bit back. Okay, Izzy moved back, and then he got hurt, and he gets on the fence. Now this is the other mistake he makes. Well, in this fight, he didn't move out. It was the same mistake as going back and staying on the fence. He didn't move out properly, and that's when Poatan caught him. See here, why is he not moving this way? Why is he not even grabbing with a straight hand, or just blocking the left hand coming, and then slipping that way and moving around like he did versus Calvin Gastelum? Even here, check that arm, dip out. Even as just to throw smoke, throw this hand on the head there, just touch him, just knock, move away. Because he's in such a big risky zone right now. And boom, boom, he started getting caught. So he got caught. Now, let me see. Do I have KG versus Easy here? I don't think so. But yeah, you guys get the idea.